Because remember, Jerry likes for his coaches to coach on incentives. He pays far below market value.
Right.
Now, the market value for a head coach now is about $10 million a year, Ocho. That's kind of the going rate. He tried to pay y'all. He tried to pay $5 million.
He gonna try to save money though. That's one thing with Jerry. He gonna save.
Hold on. Wait. Bring that back to me again. Now, the going rate for the head coach is $10 million, or you mean the coach collectively?
The going rate for a head coach is about $10 million.
It's a lot of money, though.
He tried to pay $5 million.
Shannon, Sharpe, and Chad Johnson talk about the Dallas Cowboys' next head coach. I want you to hear exactly what they had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Ocho, should Sanders approve of his father, Deion, becoming the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys? I think it would be cool. Jerry Jones is reportedly conducting team's head coach search solo. Cowboys is expected to interview Robert Saleh. If reports are to be true, he interviewed Leslie Frazier, or he called Leslie Frazier at some point during the day.
Yeah. Well, I think Leslie Frazier would be better as the defensive coordinator as opposed to a head coach. What do you think?
Look here. I honestly don't believe Jerry Jones is hiring a black guy as the head coach. That's just me.
No, you know it now. He's checking the boxes.
You know, the Rooney Rule.
Checking the boxes.
Remember he brought Marvin in last year. 2 years ago, before he hired McCarthy.
I don't really want to play the race card with Jerry Jones now. He can hire who he wants to hire. It's his team. He's the GM. He's part of the hiring HR department. You name it. Jerry Jones runs that organization. But just as far as having a coach on board, I think you go with Deion Sanders. I think he has his eye on Deion, but he's trying to see what's going on with Colorado. Yeah, you can say he's not going to hire a black coach or whatever, but he's set on trying to get Deion Sanders with the Dallas Cowboys. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Can I say something real quick? And Ryan spoke on that today in depth about the Rooney Rule and how these coaches, how these owners know they don't want to hire minority coaches, but what they do, like Robert Kraft did with Pep Hamilton and Byron Leftwich, not even in football, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring them in anyway and check the boxes. That's why Aaron Glenn was
I ain't good. I don't need a free trip.
Hey, you're not finna play with me like that. I know you're not hiring me. What you're doing is you're meeting the goddamn quota. You're gonna bring me in, interview me, and you already know you're going to hire somebody else. You knew the hire was Braver in the first place.
Yeah, I get it. You want to make sure that, black coaches get an opportunity. That's great. The Rooney Rule, whatever the case may be. But again, to kind of insinuate that, he's not going to hire a black coach. They could be throwing some stuff out there with Jerry Jones. I know you may not like him, but he's done a lot of great things for a lot of former and current black players. So I don't really want to go the racial route with Jerry Jones. Again, say what you want to say about him, but he owns the team and he's going to make the best decision. We know how the Dallas Cowboys are. They've been a laughing stock of the NFL and the sports world for many years now. But again, hiring Deion Sanders, I think he could fix a lot of that.
But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I ain't finna open up that can of worms either.
Now, it's reported that Jerry Jones pitched to Mike McCarthy about having Jason Witten on his staff so Witten could be coach in waiting. Again, see what I said, Ocho? You hiring somebody and then you telling him how to fill out his staff. Normally, coaches... Right. Okay, I got my guys. I've hired a staff. I like this guy's D coordinator. I've worked well with him. Running back coach, blah, blah, blah. I don't need you telling. And it's been reported. Now, I don't know if this is true. Jane Slater, she knows all things Cowboys, reporting that Jerry, Mike McCarthy, just slashed his staff. Cut some of the coaches.
Well, the Cowboys, they need some work. Don't know if it's an offensive coordinator problem. Their defense has been lacking, even though you got Parsons and you got Diggs. You got some solid people on that line and on the outfield, but they got to make some real coaching decisions. It's not just Mike McCarthy. Of course, he's going to take, all of the hits because, he's leading that charge as far as the organization from a coaching standpoint. But they may just need a clean house. And then if you get Deion or any coach, you got to start fresh. Clean house. Of course, you got Jerry Jones over everyone. But still, a lot of changes need to happen. Not just roster changes, but coaching changes.
I mean, would he cut some of the coaches to save money? Or, I don't understand. Cut them.
Because remember, Jerry likes for his coaches to coach on incentives. He pays far below market value.
Right.
Now, the market value for a head coach now is about $10 million a year, Ocho. That's kind of the going rate. He tried to pay $5 million.
He gonna try to save money though. That's one thing with Jerry. He gonna save.
Hold on. Wait. Bring that back to me again. Now, the going rate for the head coach is 10 million, or you mean the coaches collectively?
The going rate for a head coach is about 10 million.
It's a lot of money, though.
He tried to pay 5.
You already know Jerry gonna try to save money. He gonna find everything in his power to try to, lessen the blow as far as cutting those checks. But with Deion, I don't think he's gonna be able to do that. Deion right now making $30 million for his contract, 5 years. He's going into his 3rd season, so he has a few years left. And his buyout is $8 million. But I know Jerry Jones, he's not going to be able to play that money game with Deion Sanders. He's going to want all his money guaranteed. And then after that, you can throw on those incentives, but he's going to have a high guaranteed amount before anything.
You can't do that.
Jerry said, the Cowboys, you can.
He can't get out his own way.
He can't help it. Like I said,
he can't get out his own way.
When somebody when James Slater's reporting, I take it to heart about the Cowboys. When Mary Kay Cabot, when she's talking about Cleveland, now whatever she said about the Cleveland Browns, take it to your bank.
That's what it is.
Cash it in.
Yeah.
Cash it in. Cash it in.
Damn, man.
Jerry's on this solo mission. Jerry, look, like I said, you see what Jerry likes to do, Ocho? He likes to put you in a situation where he know you're going to say no. He know that they weren't going to accept that. You want me to have this guy coaching waiting? He's probably telling you everything that I'm doing. So that's Jerry's eyes. Because when Jerry's not there, which is all the time, now I got eyes and ears there to tell me everything that's going on.
Right.
No. He knew Mike McCarthy was going to say no to that.
Yeah. He know what he's doing. It's all a game, man.
So that was Shannon Sharpe talking about the open vacancy head coaching job for the Dallas Cowboys. I know Shedeur Sanders would love for Deion to coach that team. He's done with Colorado, so that means, you know what, Dad? Go to the NFL, get that head coaching job with the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully I can find a way to join that team. But if you're Deion, this is a golden opportunity. I know he's in talks with Jerry Jones. I know Jerry Jones likes to lowball coaches as far as pay. He's going to do everything in his power to at least entice Deion Sanders to join that team. It's going to be tough just because he's in the middle of a contract. He's kind of on the up and up with Colorado. Now, if they take a step back, Colorado, I can see Deion Sanders, really thinking, do I really want to stay here for another 2 seasons? Can we go ahead and do that buyout? Jerry Jones, he'll pay it. He'll write that blank check for Deion Sanders. So I'm interested to see what moves the Cowboys are going to make. And it's more than just getting Deion Sanders or a coach. They're going to have to clean house with that coaching staff, get better with that roster. But again, solid move if the Cowboys can get Deion Sanders as their head coach.